Toast is she actually is like a legit model. Toast has been on the Man Repeller, she's been on Vogue, she had a book come out. Toast is not about like the life of a dog, she's more about the life of like a very fancy girl.
Hey guys, Natasha from Forbes here. We are diving into the third season of The Business of Influence. For those of you who haven't seen the previous 2 seasons, make sure to go back and watch those so you're all caught up. Now, let's kick off the season with a phenomenon that's taking the influencer world by storm. They're cute, they're cuddly, and they're bringing home the bacon, so to speak. We're taking a look at famous pet influencers whose followers range from the hundreds of thousands up into the millions. You might even have one of their books on your coffee table.
First, you do need like a weird looking animal. It needs to have either like a weird something on its face or like just like something naturally weird. 2, you need a great name for the pet, preferably like a human name. And then 3, it needs to have some sort of like trend, like why should I follow your animal? What does your pet do that my pet doesn't do?
I think that a lot of people are obsessed with pets because it's a little bit of a distraction from like all of the real world stuff that's going on. It's something cute to look at. It's non-controversial. It's, you know, like unless you really hate animals, like who would, you know, hate a cute dog on Instagram?
Well, my brother posted her first picture on Reddit and everyone said she was photoshopped, so we put a video on YouTube of him scratching her belly. That's really what went viral. Within 24 hours, she had over 1 million views. That's how she became a meme.
Hamlet became the influencer that she is just by random. I started her Instagram account just for fun to share with family and friends, and it just kind of blew up from there. It wasn't something that I particularly planned on at all.
I think brands are drawn to Toast because she acts as a human and a dog. I'm not going to come in and say that like, I posted pictures of her and suddenly people liked her. I have a background in public relations and I was able to actually take her as a brand and put her in front of different media or different brands to collaborate. And then it caught on from there and she actually just got kind of adopted into the fashion community. So Toast, I would say, is like the only supermodel in the dog world.
When I put Chloe on Instagram, it was just to share her photos with my friends. It was not done in kind of a crafted manner to create this pet influencer. A lot of people are coming into it with the intention of creating pet influencers. There are definitely people who create the accounts just to share the photos, but a lot of people now, especially more so than previously, are thinking about it from a business perspective.
One of the biggest ones was around Christmas time last year. He got a deal with West Elm and we made ornaments that were Lionel ornaments, and they were in all the West Elms.
We've done some super awesome stuff with Disney. Grumpy got to throw out the first pitch for the Diamondbacks.
Chloe was on the cover of Time Out New York last week, so I feel like she's like on people's minds in New York right now.
Hamlet does get recognized on the street, which is interesting. We've had bus drivers yell out the window and drive-through people recognize her and different things. So it is really fun just to know that she brings joy and excitement to other people besides me and my family.
I feel like what makes sponsored content that we post to us, it's not just advertising, but it's telling a story about how something works for us as pet parents and as pet owners, and hopefully how it can work for other pet owners. I feel like it allows us an opportunity to tell a story and to merge kind of our values and what's important to us with a product that we're offering. I think that the future, I think people are gonna continue to wanna work with animals.
I think pet influencers are only beginning. We've had our time with people influencers, the humans, and they're still doing great, but it's also getting to the point where it's super saturated. And again, with the whole relatability thing, we just want something that's cute and want something that's different from what we've seen.
So what do you think? Tell us in the comments below who your favorite pet influencer is. And don't forget to tune in next week for a brand new episode of The Business of Influence.